Adom TV Badwam so dia do so no Badwam kase enti wo hwa me a memo ache sonko edo bakase no eso wo share live on Facebook/Adom TV Extra na Go TV channel 119 DSTV channel ya 280 and some near to jo mu bi ya wo betie ni awoshi traffic light abe emfie mienu ni enye adwuma da Adom kase ye bo ho a feidie abrewa yin poma kwemu ye adwuma ye de honsam no ebeba adehye ya wono ewo nkwanta ennem potamu enkwanta pasa kwan no a wo mo aka banba ebi ko wo teso wo mo nye no se de wo mo akasa ka wo ho abom aye bibi eno ne nsem bi na no pay mede bro Adom TV Badwam kase medin ade afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni de bi entie se de nsem ni nchiremu ete ankasa Adom TV ba afini na ya bo ho a se traffic light ewo enkran emrano ebiso nya adwuma ne titu ne bayard awoshi traffic light no nya adwuma na san enya nkwanhie bi so bonipe ku omnom ne ade afeidie penifo ba ya traffic light no ye adwuma Adom kase ko edebe
ni honoma traffic tumi chi hapa ene du anadwo so a police for no tumi be direct ebo be 839 na omko edu anadwo no obi ani ha accident tasi achese wo ba be 1-2 ho no a accident si wa no ena sem ko 20 traffic light no ro ma be ya ma eda aba na se so wotumi aba be ya ma be ma ofene sen accident na esisi wa na dwo no eto betwa masa sen ke nyamuda bia journalist for media for ke nyamuda bia se ya em se ka ne mabu wa ke nkan bebre na nyame nhira mo pa Adom TV omo de nyom kura ke ntumi kura
traffic no se eda na ase because traffic na ya de ha ya wa hapa ya no ma ye ni ye ne de ye do mo mbe ye na ase say etume save ye nyina ye life e de ama ye what you say
eni honoma traffic tumi chi hapa
tiado so na this year ya one more ewo nkwanta ne mpotamu de wo mo ati aban na ati pasa nkwanta pasa kwantempo no ye eastern corridor de no wo mo aka de bia wo budget ya tia so aban ahodo a wo ma ba no wona ati so nyina bia ni ho a wo mo ye ntina me kasa ekromafo no ankasa ene adrobafo ene assembly na kan ho abom ahye bibia se wo ho se be ye betumi aye yi ama won wakone abadie e wo sa kwan no so Adom TV etwase
in fact bia me wo mu de e de se me kire se dia emu ye de yi pa e bi se enso nya mu na se be tope na kire se we mu asha se den e chichew ni se enso e be top tutu enso ka se be tope na adane or how
the here say ombeye bibia fa ho and secondly the way MC say opasi you no ebe ya you say na at least oma yenhu sadi income because no appear no there you to say and there pay you some be sadi ma we bi ebe ne say dodo na anya information no meanwhile we need more here
kwen de say omumba ya emboa because there bia ye braha say nsuo ntro de fine ban nsuo to say masa shey say eduane ye furu ha ye kwa akra na omunyina ka nura ka dia atimu ha eduane no de ko ba wo fiase wa na nyina entemenka
yes raban no so hu embo ye bra o kwen super enuane ne ayi bayira ni bi se free ha no be contract ye bra ye bre if na na sa na dia bada ha ma 3 days
adehye ya womo ewo mepe ene bato ni nyina wo no som bensimo from antum so ena ne womo di ya wo mu ofise nsuyiri ababato womo a chese womo yom ho hwie nyeye Adom kase etwaso.
Along the line, we were told that we should stay 100 meters away from the river, but our people did not buy into that idea. And recently, there was a sand winning activities by our people, and I made a pronouncement that we shouldn't win the sand but rather let's develop it into a modern beach like that of Manette. And our people says no, and this is what is happening. This is just a spirit, and it is causing us so much like this. Then what about if the dam itself were to got broken or to be broken? What do you think will happen?
enu achire yi na manfo bi a wonom ete mepe ene bato ya woni amani boni etwetwe nkomo no echire wonom agapade rodo a asei ya ofa sa akonya no so ede aresrede eto mpanyinfo ani.
Actually came about as regard to the low level of the environment here. You know, most of this we have undulating this, so the water passes through, and there was a road which leads to where they fetch water. Sorry, not water, sand, near the riverside. So it passes through those places to capture most of the highlands around the environment here. So areas near to the valley of the distance, they are all flooded. Before time, people have to vacate the place.
Nadmo mpanifo ade ene Nadmo ene voter river authority mpanifo ade eniema kwa koma mensini ahodo nan ya ensuo ayira se wormo niema enipa bese 2000 de wormo etnemu ayedin ya bi wo ton south central and north e wo from mountain ada eyanka mountain mu nso wonso ehu akwa ahuyehia mu ni nyina eye akosomu sutade no a ya bie no Adom TV etwaso
enipa bese mpimienu ene wo ton atifi mfimfin ene atoye ewo framantemu ene ada ewo enkranya ba agredam a obi eye no atwiafa wo niema so ewo muso omanfo wo adan de afeyi ena ensuo yi ekwa akọha wo mu na nsese wo kọ framantemu omanfo a eya na ensuo ne ba won ho ka no okope ba bia bo won adwa director general wo Nadmo ano na age my prempe ene nsem twerefo twetwe nkomo wa bra okọ bia atoye nkyem yi asi
yate se voter river authority via for omo ye spillage na ekobasa babia areas ensuo ne bi befa ebetimi aha wo mu adan areas na north central south areas enunti na ende ye Nadmo for basa wose e baha ne e beboa na yeyi ni pafi babi onti e beha wo mu na babi ho bia affected yi na fi ho e ko basa nso na e wose ye relief items e de boa nipa na VR for ya de a o maba abeboa ye with relief items na ye chairman conform
Pani ya wono na da breast care international no ye Dr. Beatrice Adawiafe na wode futuo magana fo nyina ne titiri ne mayo a yesisuo no womunya nsanom womunya anom de bi oba usi sadua wanom nsa shisha no nso gya na nya life bo ene womo extra anom ne ade no nso womo enya ifise no so aye niema bi a yesisuo se timide kokram eto no fo mo Adom kase etwaso
SK International ene omanfo bi eya apomde nante ebo no fo mu kokra wodawro ewo nkran ene wodi tu dwa se sese de ekoso mabunu no mu eye shisha twen omanfo nkan hunu se woni a wuchi shisha baako a ete se de wanum cigarette baako mako edu na se omanfo anhwe ne yi a emre bi beba obenya ma wom wo kokra ma wodu opi a wontimi nso ano Dr. Beatrice Adawiafe ene ye founder woda Breast Care International ano odi sankyeremu na tu dwa
nansen efiri bi abaso se shisha abaso inti emane bebre no omo shisha no bebre na nim se shisha no kra ye cigarette because cigarette aba nansen no omo camouflage no omo the flavors bi aye afra inti obi use kra na dwen ye ne se enye cigarette but ye pese ye twen anuan ma dwen ba so se shisha a cigarette and ma the non-communicable diseases to say hypertension, diabetes, mental health and all the cancers. Inti so be air koi no more na sebe wa dwen yarea betimi atweama no eso enye cigarette nkwa.
Mayentwa so na president Eda Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary School ye charity assessors Reverend Father Stephen Osu Seche but they to abano enim sanka ebeya yemma mpanifo da senior high school emu no tumi kakra bi ebetimi ama wo wahye nkra no na watwe won mo aso se kobasa o school ni bi ye niema bi a ensem fata ene school fo bi ebi no mo no nsa ye niema ensem fata be wi akire untumi entia no afise aban no emma ho kwan na wo 61st Conference of Chas ye course wa Chimota School and odi sansemi etuja.
Some of these misconducts, such as hooliganism, bullying, occultism, smoking, drug abuse, to mention a few, have their roots, we have detected, in the homes and communities of the culprits. While we acknowledge the recently approved Code of Conduct for students in senior high schools, Charles is of the view that the heads of these institutions must be given some discretionary powers to handle more serious issues at the level of the Board of Governors.
And wachi wadu to mampanyin nim se woman panifo ede suku ahodo ano eho kwan se be ya won man kasa ebeto waduane ede ama adusuafo isanse de aban ede ba no eya na chere dodo.
Schools have to be strongly positioned financially to let things happen the way they should, so that we could achieve our set goals. We are, as usual,
the average 100,000 children every year who pass the BECE could not take their places in senior high school because they could not afford the fees, even though they had the qualifications. If this situation had persisted for a decade, 1 million children would have dropped out of school at the level of junior high school. It would have been too dangerous for Ghana's stability, as we would have been building a future of hopelessness for our youth. And my party and I were determined to end it. That is one of the principal reasons for the introduction of the free senior high school policy in September 2017, 8 months after I had taken office. Access under the policy has gone from a population of 830,000 when I took office to one of 1.4 million today.
Executive Secretary da Public Utilities Regulatory Commission ye Dr. Ishmael Aka na wode to Electricity Company of Ghana mpanifo nim se womunye na meters de ye papa no womo emfa nko ema adehye na entwa sa de enye papa no so a ye tonton mankrofo no entwa mu kura wo gidi ye se wom keka mo ho ye de se fata sa de ye tini ne ye hunu no so ebeba fom.
Ishmael Aka Executive Secretary ewo Public Utilities Regulatory Commission na wode ato Electricity Company of Ghana enimu se enhyehyeye a wo ye se wode meters a waje ato mu ebema manfo no wonma won ho enye hase de be ya wono mo wonam kwati kwan so edi meters ebobo wono mu fie no obetumi a kire wono mu nyina wadane di se de manfo enya electricity for meters a waje ato mu emo wono mu fie ka ho bi ana ama meters a wonyin tu mu buo akosoro ye no so na manfo adidi dwuma esan se Joy News aye enhwehwemu a wonom apa akwanbone amanfo efaso agi meter ebo wono mu fie ehon ntomanti ana ma owura yi edisansemi etudwa.
Utilities have instituted some incentives. So ECG, for instance, when you report somebody who has done illegal connection and they go and retrieve an amount, you, the informer, is entitled to 6% of that amount. Again, the PURC and Energy Commission are educating people. But we also will encourage ECG and Ghana Water to make meters available. At times, that is one of the challenges some consumers say. Though illegal connection, we frown upon it and we don't want it. They should also make it more possible and more friendly for consumers to connect to electricity.
Dr. Ishmael
Ayawaso Central Municipal Health Directorate no so ayimu den bodewro e de afa kokrometo nufo no so emu October de ye de asi ho no so onsusu se ni kwan say October no nko a ene ye ka ho asem ye Municipal Health Director ye Miriam Kuku Amponsa Chiano ono e de nsemi tu dwabra wo mbowura mu e wo Malam Ata Market e kohwe ma no enufu
se hine mebosume eyebra wode bo kokora mo eto no fu mu dawuro ntino Ayawaso Central Municipal Health Directorate aye enhyehyeye a wɔde yɛ free health screening amamanfo wɔ mensini no mu sɛ de ɛbɛyɛ a wɔbɛtumi ɛsai kon ɛwɔ kokramo ɛtɔ no fuo mu ɛso wɔfa saa akonya no so de maa dodoɔ na afa ntetie mu ɛma wɔnom hunu ɛhaw ɛne nsonsansoɔ bɔne a sɛ kokramo tɔ wɔnom no fu mu a ɛde bɛba bɛgyae wɔnom so municipal health director Marian Kukuwa Amponsanchianu ɛne Yamaniboni ɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ.
Being the month of breast cancer, no, we will end it at the end of the month. Yawo nzame bebre ayere yama hen ayawa so central hen population awowa ha. Today yere ko schools no baby amba no wano na ya screening ya kire hon be small be examine one breast monthly na impo say during screening no yehu any unwanted lump bia na no so ya refer one time because breast cancer yes when you detect it early you get the cure, you are safe. Regularly no ho abosumi bia ye besi a inya wo bra ni wie ana ho so a we twa bra no de examine wo breast na hu de amba bia na de kokram bia amotom.
Esa hine me bosome eye